welcome back to my Let's Play of Pantsu Hunter, back to the 90s. Part 2. Gonna try and get this completed. Maybe not this stream, but this chapter. I remember I looked into it, like what I had to do, and I'm pretty much like spot on. I'm pretty sure what I was supposed to do I've done, but it didn't work. So I don't really understand. All I can say is I just have to try again. Okay, so I'm supposed to get the batteries. Then skip.
Let's talk about it.
See curry together.
Well, would you like to get thrown in a chair? Or would you... Well, what do you think?
I didn't know you had a sister. Oh. Oops.
You touched panties!
I'm sure he meant no harm. Cool down, Uncle.
You pervert.
Calm down, sister.
I think she just told me to piss off there. I didn't think things were gonna play out like that. I figured it would just went back to one of the older, old endings, but like maybe a slight change at the end. But this was a slight change.
It's just a friend. Why did you do this?
The panties fell out, so I decided to shove them back in. That's all.
You see now?
Sister.
Hmm?
Love you.
I love you too. You're my little sister. Without you, I'm nothing.
I will become a world champion in football.
Yes, you will.
Nothing foreshadowed these troubles, but what's happened has happened. Everything ended up not that bad for me, so I can assume I'm not guilty, but I didn't even have time to take a look at those panties. Stop, why did I even start looking at them? Apparently Anko interested me with something after all, and her sister, to be honest, is just an angel on earth, although Yukari had my favorite panties, teddy bears, She was too pure. She clearly needed a pure, kind, and caring guy, and the fact that Anko is purposeful and in some moments very harsh, was easy to see even without panties. She devoted herself to football, her all-time love. And it seems she doesn't need a life partner or any support from outside because she has a sister, the sweet angel like Yukari. They belong, help, and depend on each other, but it doesn't bother them at all. Together they're a single force, and I'm sure they'll be able to overcome all obstacles. Even the panties told me yes, it would be a crime to disrupt this ideal. Okay. So, part 3 then, eh? Wish I didn't rush right there. Let's go to chapter 3. Here we go. Something new. I thought no work could surprise me since I'd worked at so many places, but it turned out one job still could. The internet. It was a technology I knew nothing of, a truly unexplored abyss. Maybe soon this technology would take off across the world if it could become more accessible. Could a girl who needed to set up the internet surprise me? Sure, she could. The girl turned out to be a rich, slim, half-blooded blonde named Hannah, who lived in a large, well-maintained European-style mansion. But most surprisingly, Anna was a friend of Yukari. Who would have thought? Yukari has a friend after all. Right before I was about to leave Yukari and goes home, Yukari stopped me and timidly offered me this job. Of course I agreed, but never imagined I'd face such beauty. Why didn't Anna turn to specialist? You ask. Well, she settled here just recently and simply didn't know who to ask until, of course, sweetheart Yukari-san recommended me as a jack of all trades, and she clearly made the right choice. When he calls himself the jack of all trades, it's kind of weird. But people say that people who are jack of all trades are homeless people, or drifters, people who know how to do a bit of everything and whatever. But I look at it as in people who know jack of all trades but keep going from one job to another. Like, there's got to be some type of issue, the reason why they don't stay. Because it's not good from going to job to job to job to job, because they're just going to look at you and be like, yeah, how do we know we're not going to stay at this job and not leave? But at the end of the day, if you know a little bit about everything from, like, fixing stuff to cooking to this to that and the other thing, I mean, technically you'd be like quite a catch in my opinion. Anyway, continuing. This is a great mansion. It'll be hard to find all the treasures. This is the Kenji? I come to fix your internet? This is the Kenji? Really? Come in. Oh, never mind. A hard female voice. Konnichiwa.
Hello. My servant's on vacation. I hope you can help me, but you must not touch anything but the computer. Especially the paintings. They are very expensive. Understood? Your name is... right?
Kenji, right? That's right. My name is Kenji.
Okay, come with me. I'll explain the problem.
So soon? I'm extremely lucky as always. 5 minutes later.
And after that, the internet suddenly stopped working. Do you know what could be wrong?
Well, there could be many reasons, but...
Understood. Just deal with it as soon as possible.
Yes, but you rush me too much. I forget the tools at home. Get down to business. I'm gonna click. I forget the tools at home.
Have you forgotten your tools? Well, I'm sorry. You are free to leave.
Forgetful. Anna was not a girl who kept wrenches and screwdrivers in her home. In addition, your forgetfulness made it seem like you were very unprofessional. You were left without work and, of course, without paying fees. Kind of figured that was gonna happen. I just wanted to see it happen. You rushed me too much. A slowpoke. It turned out Anna had very little time and asked you to fix things quickly, but you were completely confused and the computer completely disconnected. Anna asked you to leave her home as soon as possible. Wow. Alright, get down to business. Such a spacious room and nothing personal is lying around. Doc asked for tell a joke. You want to hear a joke? The husband comes home and the wife says, "Dear, I bought panties with the inscription, 'I'm married.' And the husband asks, 'Really? Who will you show them to?'"
Will you please save me from your bad jokes?
Tell another joke. Do you want to hear a joke? Oh. Okay. Ask for water. It's a win-win. What's that guy? It's hot in here. And I didn't bring any water with me. And I like a drink.
You could just ask without all the hints. Will your work take you much longer?
I just started working. It'll take some time.
Okay. I'll bring you water.
Oh yeah, where do I begin? I'm gonna go here. Magic for beginners, 100 recipes for witchcraft. So she's also a witch. Why are these here? I'll take them. They might be useful. Books about sewing and needlework. She's a seamstress. What is this? I should return this to Anna. Magic. What is this from? Picked up key. Okay. Romance, I didn't expect these, however all these girls love it. Happy pennies for good luck. Some good grades. Get a pen? I guess. Pearl.
I told you not to touch the paintings with your hands. This is the famous work of Ryu Mikaso, painted in the 18th century. You damaged it.
I didn't break anything, we'll just put it back in place.
Apologies are not enough.
I don't want a lawsuit against you, and you owe her a sum with 6 zeros. Since you couldn't pay, you had to do the dirtiest work in Anna's mansion. In fact, since you're her slave now, you can almost go on to her panties of the magic with impunity. Win-win then.
And after that,
You're pretty cold to people, right?
does it really matter? Are you finished already?
No, not yet. Ask for water.
I told...
Okay. Go through all that again. Glad you like my pictures, I'll give you one. Best wishes, Miyuki. Oh yeah, such talented girlfriends, Anna. It's hard to believe such a beautiful painting was drawn by Anna's girlfriend. It would be good to meet her. Kenji. Almost a Pantsu hunter, silver trophy achieved. So cute. But why does Anna keep them here? How do I find out what's wrong without being obtrusive? Crap. Alright. I was just curious if I had to do these in like an order or something, but I guess not. Touch the one picture. Unlucky, bronze, silver trophy achieved.
And after that, the
Scissors. Key. Bow.
Here's your water.
Thank a lot.
How's your work with the internet?
You have a virus on your computer. My work is delayed because of it. Have you visited any suspicious sites recently?
What are you implying?
Erotica, nightlife, dating, and so on. Only sites that strangers donate name, suspicious links and emails from strangers and so on.
It's possible. Still, try to finish quickly. My friend will be here soon.
You have a fairly extensive library. What are your favorite books?
What does it matter?
Could I have a piece of paper?
What for?
To write down some information.
The paper's on the table in front of you.
Write down the information with my pen. I wrote it down before what am I doing? It's time to do business.
It looks to me like you haven't even started. What are you doing here?
Well,
You don't even know what you're doing. Good luck somewhere else.
Well, Master, you were too carried away searching for panties and couldn't fix the internet, and I quickly kicked you out and you couldn't discover the other mansion's secrets. Yeah. I gotta redo all that again.
And after that... The papers are...
Write down information with the end of this pen.
What? This is my pen. Where did you get it?
I found it under the table, but I forgot to give it back or something like that. It said.
Give it back! This is my lucky pen. How could I have lost it?
It's stupid to believe in omens. Do you believe in omens? So do I.
Omens are real. I have a happy bead.
It's time to do business.
It looks to me like you haven't even...
Oh. Okay, so I don't click on the actual...
And after that,
Yeah, they don't tell you what to do there, so I guess I have to click on the worms. Pearl. Another pearl. Pearl. Bow.
here's your water.
That's a lot. There's some computer. Oh my god, that noise. What, you can't come? Curry, why are you just calling me now? Yes, I understand, I have such a problem here too. In time, she left. Oh, Anna's not here. I'll look at her open tabs. Hee hee. Sites about sewing. Boring. How to catch how to catch the guy suddenly. Site about magic. To bewitch a guy you like, secretly put a pair of red panties on him. Panties must first be kissed 5 times, each time repeating, "You are my destiny." Does Anna believe in this nonsense? How was she going to do this? Seems he's homemade and a little unfinished. Maybe Anna sewed it herself. After all, she is addicted to sewing. It's made very neatly, as if it's a gift for someone. A gift. Sewing. Red panties. Eureka! What if I looked inside him? What should I do with the bear? I'm gonna go cut the belly. Another trophy. Kari, I'll be right back. I want to check on how the work is going. Oh shit, I have to quickly have the bear and close all tabs. I'll take this bear to my home and I'll sell it and return it to Anna. Close the browser.
How's the work going?
Oh. Slowly, but progressing. I can fix everything, no worries.
Okay, then I'll be back later.
So what do I have here? Read the chat with Sakura? Yes. Anna, when I stayed the night with you, I forgot something. I'm very ashamed, but you'll still find them. That's okay, we're friends. I forgot my panties. I don't think so. I cleaned the room myself and found nothing. Maybe you forgot them somewhere else. Anna, how can you say that? Write Sakura on behalf of Anna. Write Sakura on On behalf of Anna. I'll look for them. Where did you forget them? That's not a problem with the internet. In the guest room, but I don't remember exactly where. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. What do they look like? Little white and black polka dots. To confess, I secured. Does not speak with Anna. Go look for panties. Picked up ribbon. Okay. Picked up ribbon again. Ribbon. Ribbon. Book is called My Secret. It's very strange to forget the panties in this book. Did Sakura put them there specially? Maybe she's in love with Anna. It is necessary to secretly find out this from Anna. In his bedroom, I need to be careful so she doesn't catch me. Sure, there are cute panties here. Oh god, I'm gonna get screwed. Pearl. Crime right at record low was Van Hane's secret. Okay. Bow. Key. Interesting, there are pictures of Anna and her panties. Oh. What is this? I should read. Oh, panty lace. Oh, seems that Anna says nothing shines for me. And beat the suits with a friend. They must have some same striped swimsuits. Bikinis. I really hope I can find the panties from this set. Thought to myself, oh, here's a note. It seems that she is torn from her diary. Read, yes. On the beach, Yoko asked me to watch her things while she bought a cocktail. I couldn't resist. I'm a kleptomaniac. I feel so ashamed. In exchange, I gave her a gold ring and she said I found it. And as a kleptomaniac, this can't be. What could she have stolen? Let's think logically. Anna gave Yoko a gold ring, and she probably stole something ornament, maybe earrings or a bracelet. Secret door. Wow, there's some kind of panel. These cards remind me of stripes of Yoko's panties. Oh, crap. Judging by the stripes, it's Yoko's panties. Is it possible?
What are you doing here?
What are you going here? Yeah. I'm looking for tools to repair the internet. I heard a strange noise.
I didn't hear anything.
Rustles and other noises. It's as if little animals were running.
Oh my god, my collection! I have to make sure it's okay. Wait for me in the room.
I wonder what kind of collection it is. Maybe a collection of plush toys?
Thankfully, my collection is unharmed. I'll call the exterminators today. Is my internet fixed?
Alright.
Thanks. How can I repay you?
Thanks, I don't need anything except your smile.
You're sweet. But I'll give you something else to remember.
And I found something else here.
Thank you.
It's
Here's
a Chinese
souvenir. This elephant figure will bring you happiness. Thanks, and goodbye. I'll call if I need you again.
The statue of an elephant. The statuette was sadly gathering dust on your desk next to the computer until someone threw it off the table and broke it. She did not bring happiness, and even to end, it didn't call anymore. Maybe she noticed the loss of her panties. Yeah.
And after that, the internet suddenly stopped working. Do you know what could be wrong?
Interesting. So I gotta redo this whole thing again. Sorry for the loud noises again, folks, when I go through this.
Here's your...
Virus on the computer. Okay, here we go.
How's the work going?
Hey, Tyree. That's weird. Thanks for the host. What's weird? red, pink, yellow.
What are you doing here?
I found Miyuki's panties, Sakura's, and now Yoko's.
What?
I see you have an extensive collection. Can I take them? And in return, I won't say anything about you.
Okay. But with one condition. I won't give you anything from my collections, but I could change something interesting.
On Yukari's panties? Pantsu Hunter Anna. So Anna turned out to be a Pantsu Hunter and also enjoyed stealing panties from her girlfriends. Maybe that's why she had so many. You become good friends with Anna and often discuss new exhibits in your collections as well as exchanging them on occasion. Okay. It was much more difficult with Anna than with the other girls. I discovered she was also a Pantsu Hunter. Very different from me. I do it to find love, to achieve my dream. But to Anna, it seemed it wasn't even a hobby, but the task of a lifetime. Perhaps I was mistaken. But the panties told me if this girl clings to something, she'll never let go. I don't know her upbringing or what kind of life she's lived, but she grew up strong and independent. It seemed we get along, so I still have a lot to find out. But I'm not going to claim her heart. She clearly needs a special, intelligent, handsome prince, and we know I'm 1,000 times better than any prince. Ha ha. It'll be interesting for her to be with a simple guy, even if he is a jack of all trades and understands her passion. But maybe my theory will work against me. At this rate, I won't see my true love. You know, I'm starting to think I should date girls I meet and try to decide my feelings without paying attention to their panties. Yeah, because that would sound normal. Just like what a lot of people do these days. That was weird. But very interesting. Wow, underwear. Yep, that's what pantsu means. Pantsu means panties in Japanese, apparently. Anyway, how are you, Tyree? Chapter 4, Hot Springs. During summer holidays, I barely managed to arrange for all the girls I met to meet at the on-scene and have a good time. Haruka agreed instantly, so I didn't even have to use all my macho tricks to convince her. The sisters, however, were more difficult. After the incident at their home, Nanko treated me with apprehension and hesitated to go anywhere, so I decided a bit of cheating was in order. I turned directly to Yukari. Luckily, she was ready for a trip for fun and bathing, and once Yukari took the bait, Anko was eager to join. But the hardest yet was Anna. Not only did she avoid my calls, but completely avoided me. Maybe she forgot about her secret agreement. But I remembered that Anna was also very close to Yukari. Also, it was some convincing from her friend, and Anna, unable to resist her friend's infectious energy, was also on board. Once the group was ready, I had yet another obstacle. I had no idea how we even get there. Trains were expensive, taxis were just as pricey, and buses didn't even stop there. But thankfully, Anna surprised me again. Actually, she surprised everyone. The wealthy and spoiled old lady knew how to drive a car, and she had one. It was a little hard to believe. I thought ladies like her never had to bother with those kinds of things. Didn't servants do the driving while she went shopping, or to school, or whatever she wanted? Yet, once she got behind the wheel, she actually drove quite confidently. It was a welcome surprise to know she at least did a few things for herself.
Uncle, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just a little nauseous.
Are you sure? Do you need a barf bag?
No. Are we there yet?
According to the map, we're close. Just need to turn left here.
You're looking at the map upside down.
Oh, really? Anyway, it still shouldn't take long.
We'd have been there by now if someone hadn't chosen such an unpopular place.
Someone. But who?
Silence. Really, Yukari? Why did you choose such a place?
Me? But I thought you did.
Did I? Oh, but it's so beautiful and there's delicious food. This has to be the best onsen in the whole world.
You've never actually been there before, have you?
In my childhood, I think. Still, I'm sure it's pretty gorgeous. It's simply gorgeous.
Great. This should be fun.
Stop the car! Now!
Oh no, please don't stain my seats.
I think I feel sick now, too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh god. How did I get myself into this?
Finally, we arrived. Stepping out of the car, we all breathed deeply of the fresh mountain air. Kari, you might not want to write this in your diary. This is definitely not a story you want to remember.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Can I just go to the room? I really want to sleep.
Me too. I'll go with you.
Thank god. Yukari, do you want to share a room with me tonight?
Do you want to steal her pant?
Steal what?
He's just a perv. Don't mind him.
But he feels sick. Why'd you hit him like that?
It's alright, it happens.
Well, we have a boy. These bags are yours. I'm out.
Do you need help? You don't look well.
She's extremely embarrassed and blushed the color of a Japanese carp. She's extremely embarrassed and blushed the color of a Japanese carp. Do I want to refuse or agree? Oh, I'm going to refuse. No, a real samurai doesn't need sleep.
Even if it's an offer from a cute girl?
Well, not really, but
Then take them. But don't overdo yourself.
well, this is a rather modest place. Doesn't anybody dust around here? And as it turned out, we were all alone at the onsen, not a guest in sight except for an old man who actually turned out to be the manager. Still, the place was awesome and I felt the power of my young returning. I forgot to ask for the location of my room, but there weren't many options in such a small place. It had to be behind one of these doors. I could just ask, but I'll just take a look around. Can't be that hard. Let's go with, let's go this one. Thank God I can finally get rid of these bags. The onsen's revitalizing energy worked immediately. How I even forgot I'd felt so carsick earlier. This is truly paradise. I'm surrounded by 4 gorgeous ladies, and this is the perfect opportunity to snatch all their perfect panties. Who knows, maybe other things could happen here too. If the power goes out, they could be frightened and want to sleep in my protective arms. Ah, the thought warms my cold, miserable soul. This is truly a dream come true. Then a loud banging sound interrupts my thoughts. Anko broke into the room loudly.
Hey, where's the stuff? You were supposed to drop off the bags.
I felt sick and you left me there to suffer. Serves you right.
Who cares about your sad sob story? I just want the bags.
Cheerful and foxy Haruka appeared behind Anko.
Uncle, you're just being rude. But really, where are our panties?
Panties in this bag? Oh no, I screwed up. All this time the panties were in this bag right under my nose, and I blew my chance to take them by daydreaming. So stupid. They're all in this bag right here, but I have to ask, why in the hell is it so heavy? What do you have there? Underwear with iron spikes? Are you doing BDSM? Oh my god.
Maybe. Do you want to take a peek?
No, he's not peeking at anything. Let's get away from this jerk.
I was just curious, and I didn't even ask to peek.
Catch you later.
Well, just my luck. I'll regret the loss for the rest of my days. I quickly changed into something relaxing and enjoyed a glass of orange drink. Alas, but there were no traditional kimonos here. I bet they would have sat on me perfectly, especially on the girls. Of course, they needed some time to perfect their outfits and touch up their hair and makeup. It was a wait, but totally worth it to see them so beautiful. Anko appeared first. Despite her tomboy nature and abundance of guy friends and their tendency to be quite rude, she had a very feminine physique. Gosh, what a cutie.
Think so?
It's scary to hear such a question from Anko. Hey, I know beauty when I see it. Where's Yukari?
She went out to find some things for Anna.
Got it.
What are we doing after the onsen?
I brought a deck of cards, and the food here is delicious, so I thought we could kill some time like that before enjoying a walk.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Oh crap, I didn't bring a football. What are you going to do?
Oh, shut up.
After the accident at the sister's house, Anko continued to treat me badly, but now she looks relaxed and is even laughing at my jokes. It gives me hope. Or perhaps something good happened. Silence lingers, both of us quiet. Usually she's loud and eager to converse, but instead she sips her drink without a word. Then Anna entered the room. It's impossible to describe her beauty, you just have to see it to understand. Wow, my cold-hearted beauty. May one so unworthy as I kiss your hand. Anna hesitates only briefly before extending her hand and looking down at me with slightly narrowed eyes. It's possible she even sees me as a slave. Maybe unwittingly I'd become one. Such was the addiction of her beauty.
Okay, that's enough. You're drooling on my skin.
Would you kiss my hand too?
Why do you want me to kiss your hand?
Can't you see it? It's obvious she's into you.
No, I'm not. I'm fine if that's how it is. I don't want him to kiss me.
Who's kissing who? Does anyone want to kiss from me?
Ooh, me.
You can kiss my hand, but stay away from him. Our Anko's a bit jealous.
I am not. Just shut up already!
Totally unfair. Did something happen without me around? Come on, you have to fess up. Now I also want to kiss.
Kiss Kenji, oh my god.
No!
Out of nowhere appears the silhouette of a black cat. Yukari covered me with her graceful shadow and put a finger to Haruka's lips.
But why? Just keep calm, Haruka. You're too young. Too young to kiss? That's just silly. How about you kiss me instead?
Oh, hello. Haruka's eyes flew open. Seems that powerful. The power of youth drives everyone crazy.
Oh, girls, the hot spring is ready for relaxing your tender young bodies.
Thanks. He's such a filthy old man.
It sounds like a woman.
Is he your grandpa? He sounds as perverted as you.
Oh. Yukari? Yeah? Are you wearing underwear? Yes. Why? Don't you know? You shouldn't wear underwear while visiting the onsen.
What are you talking about?
It's believed that if you wear panties, your loved one won't even look at you.
What the heck? No way I'll believe that. It's obscene.
It's also kind of freeing, you know? It feels kind of good. Seems like panties should be a must-have. I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, she's just joking, right?
Be honest. Did I become more attractive to you?
I'm going to stay out of this.
She'll probably run off right now to take them off.
It's not true.
Yes, it is. Tell her.
Haruka's right. Underwear confines us, and it's good to be more natural.
Really?
That's exactly right. I knew you would understand. I should still give you a big kiss for that, but I'll leave it for later.
Anko sounded upset just now. Did I disappoint her? Haruka's taken off already, and Yukari looked sad, but I couldn't tell at who.
Do you really agree? Or were you just saying that?
Kenji, do you really agree, or are you just saying that? Well, I'm not wearing any boxers, so yeah, I do.
That's it. I'm out.
Anko shouts and quickly disappears down the corridor.
Well, you should really wear your boxers. It's ugly without them.
Oh. After a nice conversation in the hall, the girls went into the hot springs, but I decided to grab some water to drink.
Oh, sorry.
She looked worried. Excuse me. She looked worried, but where could she be going too quick at such a time?
Let me through. I need to make a call.
I lean aside and step out of her way before she quickly rushes past me and heads to her room. It's rather late. Maybe something happened to upset her. Ah, here it is. A place of pure pleasure. Although it can't quite surpass the pleasure of panties, this beautiful onsen will always be the second most pleasing thing in my life. The girls entered the hot springs first, but I don't hear any of their chatter. If they went off somewhere, they'll be back, and if I hide, they'll be completely unaware I'm around. It's the perfect chance to get a glimpse of their panties.
Hey, is anyone here? Wait, what are you guys doing in there?
They're competing to see who can hold their breath longest.
Even you, Anna? You three?
Actually, we decided to drown ourselves before you arrived, so you don't have to tolerate your tricks.
Ron Williams, let's just spend the night with him.
With Kenji, oh my god.
Spend the night with him? Are you all crazy?
It's funny hearing that question come from you.
It was a joke. Jeez, just relax. When did you learn to make jokes? And you, Anna, are you interested too?
Not unless I was desperate. I'm just a gambler. So no. No need for that pervert.
What happened in here? I was gone for maybe 5 minutes.
You went to call someone. Probably your boyfriend.
Well, I'm not telling any of you.
Wow, apparently everything is all serious now.
wasn't calling any boyfriend. I'm not giving up the fight for.
Not gonna up the fight for
And
Kenji.
you, Uncle, do you have a boyfriend?
No.
She's always beating the boys at football. They're all too afraid to date her. But it's an excellent place to meet guys. You'll find one you like eventually.
No, they're fun to play with. I just don't think about guys that way.
Well, that's boring. How about you, Buddy? Okay, and you, Anna? Any boyfriends for you?
No, I'm not interested in relationships.
Well, I had a boyfriend once. And we broke up. Just don't ask how or why.
Don't worry. None of us are going to.
Silence.
Well, I'm gonna ask about Anna and a cute little birthmark.
Surprise, surprise. She's changing the subject. Wait, does she really have a birthmark?
Birthmark.
You're just imagining things.
No, you don't get to hide. Let us see.
Hold her!
Situation quickly spirals out of control.
No, let me go! Yukari, help me! Yukari!
I would, but I've always wanted to know.
No! You're such a betrayer.
Oh no, a nosebleed. I must get out of here. Okay. Typical anime fashion. It was getting a little too steamy for me to handle. There was only one drop of blood, but I still thought it best to get going. I'd heard my fill. I could have walked through the girls' rooms and looked for their panties, but it was so good in the hot springs it was hard to find the energy to move. I wanted to lie on this hot bed and imagine Anko, Yukari, Anna, and Haruka in beautiful underwear. They were all desperate and happy to hold me.
What are you doing?
Opening my eyes, I stared at Anna, who looked down at me with spring, not spiring. Spring warm skin and a turban-wrapped hair. Why did you leave the onsen so early?
I could ask you the same question.
I got overheated. The combination of the springs and you girls screaming about birthmarks almost did me in.
So you heard. But I won't tell anyone about this. You don't have to worry.
What about this birthmark of yours?
God, you heard that too? They were just poking fun. Forget about it. They annoyed me, so I left. Haruka even clung to my leg like a crazy woman.
Do you even like it here? You always seem annoyed.
I hear that a lot. Well, often. It's who I am. Probably from childhood. I don't understand why I'm like this, but people keep sticking around. It's hard for me to be around people. Everyone always wants something from you. Lately, even a glance at me has begun to strain me. I stopped enjoying everyone's attention. Especially annoying people. You know who I mean. But, actually, not everything is bad. This trip even makes me happy. It helps me to be distracted. Maybe. It's so beautiful and refreshing. And I'm happy to be here with everyone. Happy I met you guys.
I'm happy I met you too.
What about you? Are you enjoying yourself?
Of course.
Because they're 4 girls next door. And their panties, right?
Shh, not so loud. We'll get busted.
Anna, I was wondering where you were. I just took off.
Of course I did. You all had your hands all over me.
Hey, not in front of the boys.
Oh, him? Don't worry. He loves this stuff.
Yes, please keep talking. I'm all ears.
No way. I'll just tell you later.
Oh, girls, you can move those cute little buns into the hall. Dinner is served.
That's supposed to be an old man? That sounds more like an older lady.
Oh boy, not him again.
I'll be in the bathroom.
The table was filled with all kinds of food, most of which I couldn't name. Anna was missing from the group, probably still in the bathroom. Haruka and Anko were looking at food and whispering to each other while Yukari shook her head disapprovingly.
I think it's too much.
No, it's fine. Really.
Don't be afraid, Yukari. Nothing's going to happen.
What are you talking about? Tell me.
Look,
Opening her fist, Anko revealed a large, disgusting worm. Where did she even get something like that?
Ugh, that still makes me sick. Please put it away.
If somebody walks in on this line, they'll probably be like, what's going on here? Why do you even have that? Just put it outside.
Yeah, I agree. Jeez, that is totally disgusting.
it won't suffer. Worms are quite tenacious. I'm just going to slip it in Anna's rice. She's been way too dense.
Oof. Are you serious right now? Anna's going to kill you?
It'll be worth it to see her come out of her shell.
Oh, she's gonna come out of more than her shell, I'll tell you that. Wow, Anko, turns out you are cruel. Warn Anna about the room. Keep silent. Keep silent. Well, here goes nothing. I guess I'm also a bit interested in pulling Anna from her shell. It's difficult to get any emotion out of her. This should definitely work. Anna appeared in the front doorway, but the room stayed silent, and in my mind, overly suspicious. She slipped into the open seat next to us. Everyone is here. Then let's eat.
Yeah. Itadakimasu.
Itidakimasu. Itidakimasu. Yeah, anyway. Anna sat like a queen, her perfect posture reflecting a real aristocrat. She mentioned she didn't know how to use chopsticks, so they brought her a knife and fork instead. Sticking a fork in the rice, Anna brought the food to her lips as a worm slipped out and squirmed back and forth as if suffocating from lack of air. Sticking the fork in the rice, Anna brought the food to her lips as a worm slipped out and squirmed back and forth as if it was suffocating from lack of air.
How dare you?
Anko and Haruka started giggling, but Anna didn't appreciate this joke.
Thank you for dinner.
Standing, Anna grabbed the untouched apple and walked away. Smiles faded from their faces as their guilt ate at them.
I tried to warn you. Now look and see what happened over a stupid worm.
I thought it would be fun.
Well, her reaction was funny. But now, what do we do?
Shouldn't we go and apologize?
Yukari, you're her greatest friend. Can you apologize for all of us?
Wow. I think both of you should go. It was your idea, Anko.
I was just trying to make her laugh.
We should all go. Each of us is guilty for keeping quiet and not even warning her. If you all want to be friends, we all need to act like it.
Can't you if you all want to be friends, we have to act like it?
Exactly. You stuck with us, so you're an accomplice.
You stuck with us, Genji, so you're an accomplice. Okay, let's go. We spent the next few minutes searching the entire onsen, but nobody saw her. We found Anna in the parking lot searching for something in the back seat.
Anna!
She continued ignoring us.
Anna!
Nothing changed. Anna! The girls came to apologize. She stopped and glanced in my direction.
But you were with them. And Yukari, too.
I know. And I'm really sorry, Anna.
I should never have agreed to this.
Don't you like it here? I mean, the worm thing was really stupid. I see that now. But aren't you having any fun at all?
Yeah, I'm having a blast when I'm not with any of you.
Yukari fell to her knees in shame, clutching her hand over her chest.
I'm so sorry, Anna. Please forgive me. I didn't mean anything by it.
After her, Anko fell on her knees and then Haruka.
Forgive us. We are all guilty. and you'll never do anything so stupid ever again.
After the girl spoke, Anna watched me with a cold, emotional glaze. She didn't blink, didn't flinch, she just waited until I finally fell to my knees and bowed before her. Please, Anna, I would be most grateful if you would forgive me too.
When you're all in such a position, it's a lot easier to get along with all of you.
Because they're groveling at your feet.
Okay. I forgive you all. But just don't
Haruka jumped up on Anna with a large hug. Kari also went for a hug. Even Anko didn't seem to mind. Ordinarily, Anna would have pushed them away, but it seemed that just for a moment she could tolerate a few hugs from her friends. Can I?
No, you can't.
Bouts. Afterward, we talked in the room before leaving to play a few games of cards, and each of us forgot to ask what Anna was looking for in the car. Probably a gun. She's gonna kill us. We sat in Anko and Yukari's room, which isn't very big, but offered a beautiful scene of the gardens with the window wide open. The mixture of 4 shampoo fragrances drove me crazy, but I kept focused. And the room was pretty chill, and the final game came to its logical conclusion.
Wait, how do you play this? Yukari, can you look and see if I have a good hand?
I can't look at them. We are opponents.
Oh, okay.
Haruka swayed from side to side and made perplexed grimaces. Maybe it helped her think, but it wasn't like her. Most likely she played for the first time, even though she denied it. Anko didn't say a word throughout the whole game. She clearly wanted to win and needed only one more good hand for her victory.
Haruka, can you stop moving, please? You're distracting me.
Anna, as usual, sported the perfect poker face, revealing nothing that would give her away her position. Yukari was confused the entire game. Simply too complicated for her to enjoy. But the cards in my hands show I'll be the winner in the final game, unless whether a miracle happens or... I'm gonna go with Haruka, playing along with Haruka. She's playing with like a naive child. Where are all her tricks? Where are all her trick and cunning? Psst, Haruka. I whispered toward her.
What?
She keeps her focus intensely on her cards. Hey, you need to take this card from me.
I have my cards.
Oh God, take this card.
Okay.
What are you two talking about over there?
Keep it silent. I let Haruka take my card.
Okay. Now what?
Say, I won.
Okay. I win!
Show it.
Here you go.
Haruka unfolded her cards to reveal her winning combo.
Now what?
End of the game. Congrats.
Yay! Give me a hug.
Tumbling on Yukari, Haruka began to tickle her and laugh.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Anyway, Anko jumped on both girls with a smile. It was something amazing. Something I'd always imagined. Something beautiful moving. Some beautiful moving painting. Okay. Surprisingly, Anna also glanced at them with a smile, but the moment she caught rewatch, it lifted her chin to remind me of her superiority. Someone pulled at my hand.
Let's go. I owe you a thank you.
Haruka led me toward the corridor with determination.
Finally, that stupid game is over. I was never very good at cards.
But you won, isn't that cool? She smiled in silence, but it's obvious the cards don't interest her. Well, what's on your mind? I hope you win, so what do I get?
My undying gratitude. I don't know why you would take it so seriously, but I do appreciate your help. You're just the cutest thing.
Why do you think I helped you?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
You're the first person who's cared so much.
You're the first person who's cared so much. I've noticed it several times already, and it's surprising. I feel really good, but also confused, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I understand.
Well, I'd better go, but we'll talk again later.
Okay, be careful. Haruka can go from innocent and naive to sentimental very quickly. It explains a little more about her personality, smiling at me as she walked out into the street. After the game, we returned to our rooms. The chairs had left our backs numb while playing, so it was great to finally enjoy the relaxation of a bed. During the trip, I noticed something weird. I lost almost all interest in panties. Thank God. I didn't have a wild desire to peek through or steal panties. It was a wonderfully strange metamorphosis, but I couldn't explain what had come over me. But why? Why suddenly was this happening? Earlier, I haven't even bothered to try to know the girls. My focus was fixed on stealing their panties. And suddenly, at the onsen, we spoke and were sharing stories, laughing and learning and playing cards. In essence, we began communicating on a personal level. It was like coming to beautiful oases of happiness in the desert of despair. Like I'd found a kind of Garden of Eden, and it was trusted to be its gardener. I still think panties are beautiful and intimate and seductive, but they will always be a special part of the girls. But does it make sense to live this paradise of life and love and happiness for something so trivial? Beauty will save the world and me as well.
What the hell?
Oops, sounds like something is wrong in paradise. As the door opened, all four girls rushed into my room without so much as a hello. Anko approached me boldly and grabbed me by the collar before I could even stand from the bed. It's obvious she's angry and not playing around.
Have you decided to take revenge for your loss in the game?
What are you talking about?
You knew where our panties were, and there aren't any perverts around but you!
Oh, Anna.
Uncle, we know he isn't guilty. Did you forget what happened at our house?
Did panties disappear in your house too? Huh. What a coincidence.
This bastard was holding my panties and trying to get away with it.
Well, it's obvious he stole our panties.
Wait, how do you know it's me? Did you know Anna also likes pan? Anna steps up and punches me in the stomach.
But maybe it wasn't him. Who knows?
Anna, you're acting strange. Why didn't you let him finish talking?
Yes, Anna. Why didn't you let me finish talking? Why did you punch me in the gut?
Oh, he was just going to say something stupid. That I like pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay. Well, I say we let the thief reveal himself right now. Let's resolve this peacefully. I agree.
Me too. Show yourself, thief.
What are you thinking? Of course it's him. Who else do you expect?
Wait, I have an alibi.
Oh yeah? How will you prove it?
Well, I'll need to think, and I'll need some time. You can call me guilty whenever you want, but I need to prove my innocence. Maybe it was one of you.
Or maybe it was that suspicious, filthy old man who runs the place.
He's been drunk and sleeping for a while now.
If no one wants to admit to theft, then I suggest we find our lost panties and appoint a chief investigator.
I agree with Yukari. She has a point.
Fine. All right.
Also, I want to be the investigator.
Yeah, unless you've forgotten, sweetie. You're the main suspect. No can do. But maybe I'd be a good fit.
We remember your tricks. You're just as bad as he is when it comes to trust. I vote for Yukari. She's the most responsible person here.
I agree.
Me too. Yukari it is.
Kari looked rather happy that she was trusted enough to be an investigator, and I have to have to have such a task, search out a thief with a hunger for women's panties.
Okay, I can do this.
Feels like we're in some kind of role-playing game right now.
Quiet, Mr. Suspect.
Kari giggled as the power trip went to her head.
Okay, let's get out of here and find some clues.
It's frustrating to admit that I have no alibi, needing to breathe. I walk along the corridors and get some water before returning to the room, trying to prove myself innocent. The situation is going to be very problematic. None of the girls trust me, of course, so there is another issue. Who's guilty? If you ask me, I'd put my money on Haruka or Anko. Haruka likes pranks, and Anko likes to alienate. Not like anyone's going to listen to me. But wait, maybe it was Anna. After all, she's also a Pantsu hunter. Did she also have an alibi that would keep them from suspecting her? While thinking, I accidentally lose track of my whereabouts and walk into one of the girls' rooms. As soon as I realized my mistake, I knew I'm in trouble if anyone finds me. Turning to leave, I hear footsteps headed this way. Without a choice, I immediately dash for the closet and hide inside.
Are you sure you hid them well?
Yeah, no one will find them.
Oh, really?
Crap, she's headed right for me.
And what's that? Why are these pink panties sticking out right here? These are very cute and also stand out so anyone would notice.
Oh, she's too obvious.
You got me into this. But you need to learn everything to keep your butt out of trouble. Do you understand?
With a sharp movement, Anna yanked the panties from the door gap. Thankfully, the door didn't even stir, and they didn't reveal me as they came
I
free.
know the better place to hide everything. Let me show you.
Awesome. Sounds perfect.
Okay, they're gone. Wow, those two are dangerous, but I won't be able to figure out this case without doing some investigating on my own. Should I follow them?
Wait. I think someone might be in the closet.
Oh, I doubt that.
No, we have to check it out.
Oh great, this is the end of me. Even as I hoped it wouldn't, the closet door swung open.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Oh, no way! How could you?
I'm sorry, I got confused and slipped into the wrong room.
And what's under here? Stolen panties.
Yes, stolen by you two.
What happened in here?
Yukari entered the room after the racket.
Look at it yourself.
Kenji? No, it's not what it looks like. I'm in the wrong room, and they stole these.
Oh, be quiet. You're in a closet with all the stolen panties. I don't think they need to know anything else.
Yeah, but he's such a cute pervert.
Okay. Gosh, this is so terribly unfair. Despite the injustice, life remained beautiful though, because I was in the circle of 4 nymphs. Surrounded by which, the beautifully starry sky appears like something truly unreal. Or maybe that's just flies before my eyes, I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is my mind is seeing the impossible, and everything around me is stunning. I want to be here forever. This trip was absolutely the most amazing of my life, and I would wonder if I'll ever see another that even begins to match. At least while I was in the girls' closet, I was able to enjoy all the girls' beautiful, sexy, and adorable panties at once. Yeah. Fortunate man. Oh god, where's this gonna take me? Oh, all the way back here again? Are you kidding me? Blah 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. At least I could skip all this time.
Well,
I think it's far too difficult for you in your condition.
Well, here's the bag.
Whoa! It's a little heavy.
But I just gave her a small bag with some clothes. Are you sure you can handle it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, then I guess we can go now.
Yep.
I'm so glad we're finally here. I kept thinking I might die. Sorry for making you girls sick. You're a tough one, Yukari.
Probably.
Okay. Oh, right. I chose the right door last time, so let's go with, this one. Or at least that's what I would have heard and seen that I paid attention. Instead, I stared at the two beautiful girls before me.
You... What are you doing?
Awkward. Anko flushed crimson, but not all of it seemed from anger, but I still was pretty sure she's pissed. Enough to move mountains. Or snap my neck. Kari, however, was completely embarrassed and covered herself with with a large towel. She was so fast I didn't even get a chance to see anything. Just staring at the floor, she refused to look at me. Apparently, she couldn't land the gaze of a... Oh, she couldn't stand the gaze of a prowler. Okay.
Why are you even in here?
I was just stopping by to see if any of you ladies needed some help. I could help you change clothes by holding a mirror or something.
No! No one needs your help. Look at Yukari. She's so embarrassed.
I glanced at Yukari, but Anko interrupted me.
No! Stop looking at her!
But you just said...
Get out of here. Right now.
Okay. By the way, isn't Haruka supposed to be with you? Anko slammed the door in my face, making chills run down my back.
Oh, look, Anna, we have a guest.
Yeah, just great. Did you come to play with our panties?
You're such a naughty boy.
You're such a naughty boy, Kenji. I didn't say a word, and you're already jumping to the conclusions.
Oh, shut up.
Haruka approaches me and grabs my hand.
Maybe, after the trip, you'll come to my place to watch cartoons again. I had such a fun time. You were the best.
What all guys want to hear in their, hear in their dreams, I should say. Not want to hear, but they hear in their dreams. Trust me, I'm a guy, I know.
Oh, come on. Can you guys take all the flirting outside?
Aha, I caught Anna. While we're outside, she's gonna steal Haruka's panties. Well, which she doesn't have in her collection. She's so shameless. Will you share them with me?
Share what with you?
Anna arched her eyebrows as she waited for my answer. After a moment, she finally got my hand.
Oh, if you leave right now, we can make an agreement.
What are you two talking about?
That's, it's nothing. Come on, let's go for a walk.
No, you're both acting really suspicious.
By the way, why are you sharing a room with Anna? Didn't you want to spend the night with Anko?
Well, I actually wanted to be with you.
So, what prevented you?
Well, you kind of turned out to be suspicious, so I changed my mind.
Suspicious? How am I suspicious?
Well, like coming to her room unannounced? That's a little creepy.
Hey, Anna might have been upset, but you were blushing beet red.
Nah, she's just a bore. But anyway, Anko wanted to share a room with her sister, since she's apparently not interested in other girls.
Oh, did you want to become friends with her?
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe.
Maybe you should learn to like football, then there's no way she won't like you.
Really?
Definitely.
Well, I don't really like football, and I hate to lie.
Look, no need to stress about it. She's nice, and I'm sure you two will become friends with time. If it's meant to be, it'll
I
happen.
hope so. Thanks.
And is Anna finishing there yet? I need to play for more time. Do you want to walk around here and look around? It's so beautiful.
No, I need to change. But let's hang out later.
Haruka left me and returned to her room. I hope Anna did it. God, Haruka has a feminine taste and her panties are such a godsend. Bellissimo. Très bien. Or très bien. Oh, thank God I can finally get rid of these bags. Get back to this again.
Who cares about your sad sob?
Okay, we're back to this.
What? What? It's what? Oh. Really?
Oh, I agree with Haruka there.
Oh, sorry. Let me through.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot about that. Thought it was an extra scene I haven't seen before. That's what that sounds like right now in my ears. It's kind of funny.
On. I think it's too much.
No, it's.
Ugh.
I'm just. It'll be.
Need to run to the bathroom.
Okay, and can you keep a lookout for Anna? She just disappeared on us.
Smile and Anna walk approached me. Smile and Anna walk? Okay. Psst, Anna. As she recognized me, her smile faded.
What?
You should probably know that a worm is crawling around in your food.
What? A worm? How in the world would you know that?
I saw it there.
So you just left it? Why didn't you just toss the whole thing in the trash?
It's Anko's little prank or whatever. I'm just trying to warn you.
Fine. So that's how it's going to be. Time to kick some ass.
Anna's aura turned frightening. I definitely don't want to be on her bad side.
Anna, you finally came back. We've been waiting.
Time to eat, everyone!
Did that...
I turned to the usually quiet Yukari, surprised by the love we showed. I'm not going to try to pronounce that again. Itadakimasu? Anyway. Anna stared suspiciously at her plate before picking up the chopsticks. Using the tip, she gently sorted through the rice, but found nothing. Anna frowned and glanced toward me suspiciously.
Aren't you hungry, Anna?
No, everything is fine. I think.
As everyone began eating, I decided I was too starved to be left behind and picked up a bowl and started enjoying the appetizing meal. Ah! As the cold, squirming worm slithered over my tongue, I spit all the food from my mouth and across the table. Oh, they changed it up and pranked me. Anko and Haruka laughed hysterically.
We figured you went to warn Anna, so we decided to change victims. That was hilarious.
Is Anna enjoying this too? I was trying to help her. No, that was awful. Everyone continued to laugh, and eventually I couldn't help but join in. I guess I deserved a little bit of pranking, but it really was totally unexpected.
Wait, I can't.
Play along with Yukari. I'll play with Yukari. I think she's more worth than any of us for a victory. Suddenly I hinted at the card on my hand that she needed to take. After she took it, she saw her fortunes change. She offers a warm smile.
It seems that I won.
Yukari scored just the right amount of points to win. Thrilled, she danced in celebration, while Anko frowned in disappointment.
I almost won. Okay, time for revenge. Let's play another round.
Actually, I'm out.
Anna also had a very good combination and could have won if she managed to take a good card from Haruka.
Okay, I admit it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I won by accident.
Well, you didn't win, but you have a good combination. Haruka lowered her arms and went quiet, starting to get nervous.
Well, what about you? Show us your hand.
Combination in my hand is the weakest. I have no chance. Maybe we should just do something else now.
No, reveal it now.
So we reveal my cards.
That's a pity.
What are we playing now? Who has the worst hand?
Haruka stuck to Anna, who seemed less than thrilled at the embrace, but didn't look like she had the strength to resist.
Don't worry. The only loser here is... and he'll be punished later.
Oh, you should feel sorry for him. He's so cute. I hope he survives.
What? Punishment? Why? I didn't agree to this.
Don't pity him, Haruka. Losers always deserved punishment.
Yukari, stay silent.
Get ready. And don't you dare run away. Someone, keep an eye on him so he doesn't run.
Why do we have to watch this pervert? Do it yourself.
Well, Anna's gone already.
Ugh, she pisses me off so much.
You know, if you'd rather not watch me, I can just catch a nap in your room.
I don't think so.
Anko leads and Haruka, visually upset, walks after her. She looks at me with sympathy as she does, and then runs down the hall. This is so much crap, I shouldn't have to be punished. What is everyone thinking around here? Frustrated and upset, I stay in the room alone with Yukari. For what?
For the game. I'll definitely be writing it down in my diary.
Well, just don't write that I lost. I have to stay cool in your memories.
Yeah, okay. Deal.
After that, everyone just seemed to forget about my punishment. Apparently, it was all a joke. I spent way too much time believing then. I'm gonna get you, Anna. After the game, we returned to our rooms. The chairs had left. Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
It sounds like something is wrong in paradise. All the girls rush in the room.
Have you just... You... Spaz.
Well, I agree.
Me too.
What do you think? Oh, yeah?
Or maybe
He's been drunk.
it's
Fine.
yeah, but maybe
I vote
Me too.
quiet, Mr. Suspect. Okay.
was change. Damn it. I need to go back and read that. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I thought everything was going back to the way it was. Yukari sat quietly and calmly by the bright window reading her diary. Yukari, I know who the thief is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Oh. I mean, I figured it out, but it's not just one person.
What are you talking about? Are they dangerous?
Yukari seemed very surprised, not seeming to understand anything. Have you forgotten your job already? She lowered her head and nodded slowly in embarrassment.
Yes. I forgot to write it down, and I think I got carried away.
You said you were ready to investigate this case and walked all loud and proud.
Really? Yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. I just forget things sometimes.
After a moment, a sweet smile turned up the corners of her mouth.
Well, if someone stole our panties, I'd better get on it then.
Yes, but I already know who. Anna Haruka were hiding them under a bush.
In the street? Does Anko know about this?
No, I didn't see her and needed to tell you immediately.
Then let's hurry up and get them.
Crap. Hold on, little folks. Grabbing the diary and pencil, Yukari jumped up and ran out the room. Wait, wrong way, the street is to the right. Suddenly she turned and made a mad dash to the exit. I showed her the bush and we sat down to examine the suspicious location.
Hey, Yukari, what are the both of you doing?
Oh, us? It's nothing.
Getting up, she went over to her sister, leaving her diary open on the ground. I felt terrible, but my curiosity was just too intense. I snuck a look. The beautiful, elegant handwriting was matched with adorable sketches. These hot springs are the most beautiful I've ever visited. Nothing even comes close. I know my illness makes me want to remember everything, but even if I wasn't, I don't think I'd be able to forget my time here with Anko, Haruka, Anna, and Kenji. We had such a wonderful time, and it was almost was enough to make me forget I even have any problem. I was a part of everything, and there was some so kind of be patient. Kenji was especially wonderful to me. I'll always be grateful for him, be grateful to us for inviting us all to be together. I'll try to remember this for the rest of my life. No, I will remember it. I will. I have to promise myself. And we still have more time left to make incredible memories. I'm going to make the most of every moment. You're right, Yukari. Memories are everything. Make as many as you can. Oh no, she wrote I vomited in the car. That's not a necessary one to remember.
Sorry. Anko said she didn't find anything and hasn't seen Anna or Haruka.
Apparently they're still up to something. Yukari picked up her diary and brushed off some dirt before making a note. What did you write? Can I see it?
No. Maybe one day. But I'm not ready to share. Anyway, it looks like we have all the evidence we need. Time to go.
It was a great moment for Yukari. She walked from side to side and scolded the guilty ones in a sweet little voice that was nice, but also stern. After the verdict, she made Anna and Haruka wear the panties on their heads for an hour. Turns out Yukari is quite a cruel judge. I don't even want to be on her bedside. While everyone was busy laughing, I noticed Yukari had left her diary open again on the small table next to me. Once again, I couldn't help myself. But you peeked in my diary anyway. Yukari's ending. Okay. So I can get different endings here. Okay.
help?
Go through this again.
Oh, look on.
Yeah.
What?
What? Damn.
Are
What?
it's
It's
I know we went all through that before because I agreed. But this time, I'm gonna side with Haruka in the card game.
oh. Doesn't you on it? I think. Ugh. Yeah.
it'll be worth it.
Okay, and can you keep a lookout for Anna?
Oh, yeah, I helped Anna here. Oh well, doesn't matter. No! I didn't mean to do that. Why? I gotta do all this again. Unbelievable. Stupid me. It's easy to skip by everything, but it's sore on my elbow.
Hey. No. You. What?
He's such a. Are you?
What are you talking?
It's big. What? It's.
Oh. Re-
No.
Back to the garden.
On.
Okay. It won't suck.
On.
Haruka, can you...
Let's go. I owe you a thank you.
Haruka led me toward the door with determination. Oh yeah.
Finally, that's
Yeah, right, okay.
honestly
Yeah. And they break into my room and they're all like, oh, our panties are missing, blah blah.
it's no one. Yeah, but maybe.
Me?
Quiet, Mr.
I know the...
I need to follow these criminals. They're headed outside while they hide the panties there. Quietly leave the building and hide behind a bush. They stand a small distance away as they talk between themselves as they do. I notice Anna's hands are now empty. They must be stashing them out here somewhere.
Hold on. He's right there.
He followed us?
Shoot, they found me too soon. Hey you two, I just came out here to have a seat. The air is really nice. Haruka walks over and puts a hand on my shoulder.
Come on, now you know everything. But for real, we wanted to prank you. As if you were the one who stole panties. You're so cute and your reactions are always so cute. I like you.
Thank you, Kenji. You're setting me up.
But unfortunately,
Troll.
Yukari isn't so simple. She wants justice. And we couldn't frame you right away. And now you found out everything. Now, you're our partner in crime.
Then who do we frame?
Well, we don't have many options. There's only Anko left.
Why Anko?
Well, her reaction is particularly hilarious, explosive even, and she's cute in her own way, just like you.
Alright. Haruka winked and kissed my forehead, and Anna pretended she didn't care at all. As a result, Anko was blamed, and she tried desperately to prove her innocence, but Yukari just looked at her sister disappointingly. In the very end, when enough lines had been crossed, Haruka admitted to everyone that the whole fiasco was just a joke, and she and Hannah had stolen the panties as a ruse. Yet another unexpected crime duo.
Thank you for inviting me. I was very happy when I heard this from you. I haven't been able to get out anywhere for a long time, and then I got such an offer. I have a feeling that you read me, that you know what I want. I like your insight. You're the first one who cares so much about me.
Oh yeah, me agreeing to blame Anko makes me a truly caring person. Haruka was quiet for a moment.
Usually, I manipulate people. But when I fall in love, I lose myself and let them manipulate me. My previous boyfriends took advantage and I felt so sick about it. You're the sweetest. I'll never forget this trip.
Okay. Haruka's ending. There's a few other endings to go, but it's not really much to see, probably. So I guess I'll go for them. I still need to do Anko and Anna's ending.
Well...
I'm gonna go for Anna's ending.
Oh, look, Anna.
Yep.
Who's kissing who? He's such a yeah. Are you wearing underwear? Yeah. Don't you know?
What are you talking about?
It's
What the heck?
It's also kind of freeing, you know. Seems like Pip.
Oh, she's just...
Be honest.
I'm going to stay out of this.
She'll probably...
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
I was a little ashamed because I'd forgotten to wear boxers. Of course you should wear them, it's just decent.
Well, I'm disappointed. I thought we shared a special bond.
We do, but I can't just admit it like that.
Yes, I agree. You should always wear panties.
Except for guys.
Well, except when you're in the shower, of course, but that's the only time.
Wonder who she went to go call.
It won't suffer. I'm just going to... It'll be worth it.
Okay. Oh,
Haruka, can...
Anna Queen knows what she's doing, but what happens if I played along? I gave her a hint, and to my surprise, instantly answered me.
Are you playing along or trying to fool me?
no way. Is it true?
Of course not. She's imagining things.
Okay, that's enough. Don't look at Anna, only at me.
And don't look at me.
Anna was unwavering. While I tried to understand Anna's intentions, I realized my combination failed, and I was suddenly losing. Aruka took a card I needed. Staring at my cards, I tried to look for a way out of my losing situation. Suddenly, I felt a poke from Anna's side. Had she decided to help or not? I can't be certain, but I noticed. But I nothing to lose. I took the card she pointed at. Sure enough, it's exactly the card I need. I can win. Anna winked at me, and my heart slammed in my chest. Anna winked at me. But after a moment, she again became arrogant Snow Queen and leaves me to wonder if I didn't just imagine the whole thing. Hey girls, seems like
Yay, I win!
My ears popped from Anko's excitement scream.
I won!
Excited scream.
Finally, I won! Look!
Exciting scream. Excited scream? Anyway. Revealing her card, she showed that they were stronger than mine and the rest.
You couldn't win even like that.
She was talking to me.
Congrats, Anko. Congrats. I also wanted to win.
I'm jealous.
Huh, you can't surpass me.
You won for the first time since we started.
So what?
You won for the first time, but act like a baby swimming in candy. Calm down.
Anna, I'm just trying to have fun.
Anna finally showed some joy that lay in stark contrast against the cold, unfeeling girl with the unmelted heart. And in their own joy, everyone began to laugh at Anko and me. Even Anko and me. Okay.
But maybe it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Me too.
Are you sure? And what's that? You got me into this, but you need to learn every... I know the better place to hide everything. Let me show you.
Awesome. Sounds perfect.
Okay, they're gone. Oh, those two are dangerous, but I won't be able to figure out this case without doing some investigating of my own. Should I follow them? I need to follow these criminals. They're headed outside. Quietly, the bush, blah, blah, blah. Do notice Anna's hands are now empty, but they must be sashing about
This
here
will be the
somewhere.
perfect...
Wow, you're really good. How do you know the perfect place to hide panties?
Well, you could say I've had some previous experience.
What kind of experience?
I'm just teasing you.
Oh. Well, what happens now?
Well, we should...
Anna glimpsed the top of my head peeking from out of the bushes.
We should get out of here since no one's noticed us.
At that, I quickly ran back into the building, but had no idea as to my next move. I still didn't have an alibi, and I could only hope a miracle happened. It's supposed to be hope a miracle happens, I guess, but anyway. During the trial, I was the main suspect in a really bad position. Each girl testified to her version of events and my character during the trip. The story sounded good against me, as if they all conspired to blame me.
So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Wait.
Queen Anna took center stage.
Yes, he might be a pervert, but he has an alibi. I saw him reading his porn magazines in his room. But the real truth is, I did it. I stole the panties.
Why? Why would you do that?
Haruka walked over and whispered to Anna.
Why? Did you tell them? I thought we had a plan. A plan?
Yes, it was our plan all along to play a prank on this pervert here.
Which we should have played until the very end. It would have been funny.
Yeah, but it would be better to confess.
Anna, always ruining my fun.
Haruka jumped on Anna and hugged her tightly as everyone laughed.
Why did you come out here too?
I thought you might want to talk.
Wow, you think pretty highly of yourself. But to be honest, I kinda do want to talk. I owe you that much. I've never done anything like that before, and I guess I got caught up in it.
Like when you'd steal your friend's panties?
No, it's different. God, you were just disgusting. It was like a team game. We teamed up with Haruka not in order to make others feel bad, to make people happy, to prank all of you and laugh together.
Well, I'm happy you got to have your fun. But tell me, what made you end it so early? I could have suffered much longer.
Who knows? I kind of felt sorry for you even though you don't deserve it. I had my fun and I just figured it was better to stop. It kind of changed me. I should have agreed to this trip much earlier. I had a good time. If I'd missed out on all this fun, I'd have never forgiven myself. Gosh, I'm so stubborn sometimes.
The cold, stubborn queen of panty thieving. Anna stared at me for a moment before she erupted in laughter.
Thank you. Thanks to all of you, I'm closer to showing my true self.
And this write-up is always still the same. And this ending. Alright, one more to do.
You've no- Think.
Oh, look, Anna, we have a guest.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I forgot. I'm supposed to be going for Anko's ending, because I've done Yukari, Haruka, and Anna.
Why are you? No, no, get out! No. What?
How?
Oh,
Thanks. He's such. Oh. Are you wearing underwear? Don't you know?
what are you talking? What the heck?
It's also kind of seems like.
Oh, she.
Be honest.
I'm going to stay out of it.
She'll probably.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great with Anko. I just gotta play cards with Anko, apparently.
The complete. Nope.
Oh, girls, you could.
Oh. Wait.
Should I help Anko? I doubt she'll like it, but I can try it. It's just a silly card game. She wasn't taking the right card from me, so I had to outwit her and do some rearranging it. Finally she was able to take it, but didn't look the least bit happy. Anko had a bulge of anger on her forehead, but I know it'll be fine once she realizes I was just trying to help.
Hey, I won. And I'm out.
Anko? But wait, we haven't revealed our cards yet.
Look at her cards. Seems she found an early victory with your help.
Kenji. Yeah. No, you imagined it.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Anna stretched gracefully and yawned. In response, I yawned automatically.
I'm gonna get something to drink, and I'll be in my room.
I'll go in the room too. I'm a bit tired.
Haruka remained to review the cards and rack her brain. I won't disturb her. Going out to take a refreshing walk, I met an angry Anko.
Why did you do that? I want to play a fair game.
Hey, just cool down. You almost lost this time. Before that, you lost twice. I could tell how frustrated you were since your cheeks were red and swollen. I just wanted to help you a little. Is it so wrong to be on your side? Stepping out quickly, she grabbed me by the collar.
Don't you understand? I don't need such victories. It's even worse than losing. And you're right. I hate losing. But is that such a bad thing?
Hey, it's just a card game. You should be able to lose and learn from it. Nothing will come from you getting pissed. Any yourself, it'll come in handy in the future. Please don't look up to sore losers. You have to be ready to lose as much as you are to win. Still, I'm sure you'll win a lot in life, so you probably have nothing to worry about.
I know. I got it. You're right. Okay, thanks.
Anko moved around the corner after giving me an interesting look. I hope she's not too angry at me. Maybe she'll relax after a while. We're back to this again.
Meet. Oh. Me? And what's that? What? You got me into this. I know the better place to hide everything.
Awesome.
This is just too painful to watch. I didn't steal any of those panties, and I need to set everything straight with the investigator. And she even listened to me. On my way to find Yukari, I noticed my own door is onto my room and wonder if they're also trying to steal my underwear. Do they need that much? Entering the room, I found Anko rummaging through my bag. Shocked myself, I sneak up on her and grab her from behind. Hey, can I ask if you're going through my bag? Anko jumped up and knocked me over in the process.
Damn, don't scare me like that.
What? Decided to go looking for my boxers?
Of course not. I was looking for the panties you stole. I searched the entire room but didn't find anything. Maybe it wasn't you.
It wasn't me. I've been with you and the girls. When would I have had the
Not
chance?
very funny. I remember what you did at our home.
I didn't steal anything, and actually the girls did that.
Which girls?
Anna and Haruka, I overheard their conversation.
What? Well, is it true? Are you sure?
I accidentally walked into their room and they talked about where to hide them.
Why did they do that? I was so sure it was you. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry about your apologizing. Help me find them so I can clear my name.
Yes! Time to punish these bitches for lying!
Okay. After a bit of searching, we eventually found them and watched them hide the panties under a rotten bush on the street. Finding their panties would be unreal. What did they think? This wasn't funny. After Anna and Haruka left, we rescued the panties and brought them to Anna and Haruka's room after strewing them everywhere. Yukari caught us in the act. We explained everything and she believed us. We didn't have to prove anything because she completely trusted her sister's word and maybe a little mine. Anko and I hid in the closet and waited for the girls to return. Anko seemed ready to burst with anticipation and joy, barely restraining her laugh.
You know, it's strange, but I really have fun with this. And with you and the girls. I don't remember when I had fun like this, except maybe some of Yukari's pranks. I could never find a way to talk to them, but it seems they don't always act so silly. These girls are not silly. I really am having a great time here. I feel like I'm ready to do things and make new accomplishments.
While she spoke, I just listened, but it was true. Anko had changed. I'm really happy for you. Anko smiled sweetly and pushed me with her shoulder playfully. Finally, Anna and Haruka entered the room.
What in the world? But we hid all these.
Seems like someone must have followed us. Did you see anyone?
No, but these panties have teddy bears on them. I think they're Anko's.
Anko hissed in laughter.
I think I have a feeling who might have been spying on us.
Anna approached the closet where we hid, but Anko jumped out in surprise.
Boo! Gotcha!
Ah, there's a monster in here!
Haruka rushed out in panic as Anna stayed in place, narrowing her eyes at Anko while she clenched and unclenched her fists in anger.
I want to punch you so hard right now.
Then Anko threw her arms around Anna with a laugh.
Aw, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't resist. You had to be punished for being naughty.
Anko sneaked a look at me and gave me both a smile and a thumbs up. I smiled back and sighed in relief. At least our little Tom was having fun. Okay. Anko's ending. Silver trophy achieved. Amateur. Alright. So yeah, anyway, okay, epilogue now, alright. I drove along the evening road thinking about the girls I'd met. Haruka is so sweet, carefree, and sometimes childishly cruel, but still kind of naive. I didn't expect she'd understand and even gift me panties. My ears turned red just thinking about it. It seems my hobby didn't remain a secret for her. I'd like to get closer, but is it possible? Was I worthy of Haruka, and could she like me? Anko, a cheerful, tough girl, but kind, vulnerable, and close to her sister, Yukari, who is sweet and fragile like a child. I'd like to be friends with them, but I can only visit their homes, smile, repair computers and VHS recorders, and disappear from their lives with their panties. Anna, we're from different worlds, but so similar. She's proud and accessible, ashamed of her secrets, and will destroy anyone who threatens to reveal them. She's ready to take revenge on her enemies rather than die of shame. I understand her, but I'm going another way. She's very beautiful, but could I ever become her friend? Girls, 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 all of which I didn't dare approach, but just wanted to understand, to see into their personal lives. It's strange now, thinking panties could bring me closer to them. Anyway, I feel as though I'm closer to them than anyone. maybe Haruka pitied me and Anna despised me, but I want to believe they understood me. What do I want more than anything in the world? To collect a unique collection, to learn as much as possible about the secret life of girls. Or about the secret life of as many girls as possible? Of course not. I just wanted one of them to take my hand with understanding and forgiveness, and to hope we could be together always. This is love to me. I would accept many of her secrets, and she would accept mine. But why can't I think of other, easier ways to know the girls I like? Most of all, I'd like one of them to call and invite me just to sit down and watch anime, or talk or go to a cafe. I don't want to be seen as a pervert who steals panties or a free technician for hire. I just wanted to be known as a friend, or no, more than a friend. I hear the phone ring. Oh, who is it this time? Do I need to fix a computer, VHS recorder, a music center, or... Hello? Gold trophy achieved. The end. And that was the credits. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and watch the credits there. So yeah. Anyway. So, this is an easy platinum. I just gotta go through all the chapters and get all the bad endings and make sure I've gotten all the panties in each of the chapters, which I did for chapter 3 and I think maybe 4. Look. Okay, not 4, 3. Okay. I was off by 1. I'm not sure where that one is right offhand. 2, I got everything. Because I exhausted everything trying to find the ending to it. But I'm positive when I ate the curry and then I went out there and I was able to get the key, I thought I clicked on that door and then she would come out going, hey, what are you doing here? And then I would get a bad ending for like running away in shame or something like that. So the only thing I need to do here is get the care ending. I'm not sure how to do that because I looked it up on what it is I needed to do to complete chapter 2 to get to chapter 3. Because at the beginning of the game, it gives you a warning, like, you'll, like, I can't remember word for word, but it's just something about, like, you know, getting, you know, like a bad ending or whatever and have to, like, redo everything again and, like, you know, failing, so please have patience or something like that. So the game actually does warn you about that. I just kind of wish they didn't do it that way. But yeah. So, what do I think about this game overall? This is very... Oh god, I don't even know what I would label this for anime-wise. It's like... It's one of those animes that's perverted, but you just don't see nudity. That's it. It's just, I'm gonna steal their panties because I love panties. And it has nothing to do with, like, you know, things in a disgusting way, you know, with like each of their panties, though. But, I mean, that's the only, like, really, really creepy factor in this, is that your character just wants, like, the panties because, like, he's a panty hunter. Like, he just wants to, like, steal all these, like, female panties and just, like, keep them for himself as a collection. As, like, a thief. It's kind of weird. Well, it is weird, but, I mean, it's your typical... I have no idea what typical means. Let me rephrase that. It's basically your typical... Okay, yeah. I don't want to say your typical anime, but it's like a typical trope of, like, when it comes to, like, certain animes, where it's like, oh, you're perverted, and you want to, like, you know, see women naked or whatever, blah, 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 you know, that kind of, like, thing, but it's not about seeing them naked, it's just taking their underwear, that's it. I'm happy. I'm happy that, where was I going with this? See, here's the thing. At the end there, like, when you get one of the endings there, like, your character was like, man, like, after having, like, all this fun and laughter and all this with the females, like, this is all I, like, you know, like, it made it sound like your character improved themselves as a person by, like, you know, actually forgetting about panties and not wanting to, like, you know, go, you know, hoarding all their panties, that he wanted to actually spend time with them and getting to know them and stuff like that, instead of getting to know them by just viewing, like, their panties and that. So, it's interesting for an anime style game. For one of those, like, you know, anime types, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably some type of walkthrough on, like, how to get all the endings and, you know, how to make sure to get all the panties and stuff in the end. I'm definitely missing quite a bit from Haruka's, probably. I'm gonna check. 2. Okay. I'm missing 2. I'm not entirely sure where they are, but, anywho. But I still got some endings to go through. So, yeah. Anywho. Yeah. So, what would I rate this game out of 10? I don't know. I mean, because at first when I played it, I felt really uneasy. But after I got done playing it and I sat and I thought about it more, like, you know, the only thing that I could come to as a conclusion is that this game isn't bad. It's not, I want to say it's not 100% my cup of tea. I was kind of hoping that this was more of, like, an awkward, like, maybe even borderline cringy, or maybe goes into that cringy territory of, like, slice of life, like, anime style base game where a guy, you know, has to do something to, like, to gain, like, all these girls' panties or whatever through either friendships or relationships, or by doing something or whatever, and they offered this stuff to him or something. I don't know. I just kind of wish it played a little bit different instead of, like, being a thief. It just makes me feel awkward. But I don't know. But anyway, for the trophy hunters out there, this is a definitely must get for a platinum trophy. Easily. Easy peasy. You can get the platinum in a day. I've been streaming this game for 2 hours and 27 minutes and 42 seconds right now as I say this. But the thing is that the day before I ended up streaming for about, what was it, 2 hours as well? 2.5 hours or something? Anyway, the thing is most of the time I was spent trying to figure out how to get through that ending. And the third chapter I ended up figuring out myself, where one time I was, like, more closer to the end, but I figured, maybe what if I change some things up and I happen to, you know, be right on the mark. Yeah, so, like, out of 10 I would say I'm gonna give this game a 6. It's mediocre. I like the art style. It's just that, I I guess you could say the translation in the game is somewhat expected to be that way, but I was kind of hoping it would have been a little bit better than that for the translation, but it wasn't. But if you're into anime and you're into that kind of anime, I'm not sure what the term is for it. I know it's not. It's like one part of slice of life, I would say, but I don't know what the other part of it would be if this was an actual anime to watch. But this isn't so bad. I mean, it is what it is. It's probably not for a lot of people. Well, not for the people that I know. Unless they're trophy hunters, then this will probably be right up their alley, of course. But for people who legitimately want to play a game, to get lost into a game, they may look at this and probably go, oof, yeah, no. I don't know. But in the end, like I said, not a bad game. I give it a 6 because it's very short, which is fine. And they give you a different variation of characters. The soundtrack is okay for what it is. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much all I can really say, I guess. I mean, like how I look at it, like I say, is a 6. But yeah, I don't know. I can only recommend this to trophy hunters or people who are into, like, the... I want to say the adult-like anime stories, but it's not 100% like it's pervy and creepy, but it's like it could be worse. I've seen animes that have worse, like what do you call it in it, you know. But anyway, so yeah, again, a huge thank you to Sometimes You for the code for this game. Trophy hunters, definitely pick up on it. Don't pass on it. Easy platinum. But at the end of the day, for people who are looking for anime style games to play to enjoy a story or whatever, it's probably won't be for you unless you are into that type of anime that involves like awkward situations and scenarios with the protagonist, you know, with their perverted desires or whatever. Except this game doesn't go overboard and go full on nudity or you know, does anything too crazy or anything. But it does have its like awkward moments and, you know, and all this stuff and whatever to expect, you know, from that kind of stuff if you're into it. So anyway, so yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining, Tyree, and for hosting, and anybody who was lurking. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming next after this, but yeah, well, I'll talk about that in another video. That's just in case anybody's watching this and they're wondering. I'm not sure what's next exactly, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. As I said, Tyree and the lurkers, And have a good night, everyone. And for those who are on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And I'll see you in my next videos.